Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to A Certain Point of View. And it is officially our final reaction of the season. We made it, everybody. We are here. We are alive. Our insanity is in question, but we are here and excited for the singles final of the singles tournament before we head to Spectacular in just a few short weeks. It is Griffy Newms. It is Barbarian. It is a FinStock exchange extravaganza, if you will, today. But before anything Schmoedown happens, first of all, to everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for joining us. As usual, we love you guys. For all of you who have joined us all season long, you guys are crazy, but we love you. Thank you so much. Jill, Brian, it's a Friday evening. We haven't done one of these on a Friday in quite a while.
It's been a hot second.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm on vacation.
Screw you.
Jill, what's vacation?
I'll find out on Thursday.
Okay, well,
because I'm off on Thursday. I'm off Thursday, Friday, so I'll find out then. Yeah, but when you said this is our 106th reaction of the year, not including our patron reactions.
True story.
Not including our patron reactions. Not including our main show. Y'all. That's insane.
I'm actually going to look up while we're talking our video count so far this year because I'm actually
crazy.
I'm actually pretty interested
because it doesn't feel like it's that much. Like it doesn't that's essentially 1/3 of this year has been a reaction day.
And someone said it yesterday. Someone said it yesterday. Since we have 106, just under 10% of those are Griffy Newms matches.
Jesus Christ.
Language.
Jesus Christ is not bad.
To some people it is.
Bless.
Well, across the street, he's giving me internet, so
he's giving me internet.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, crazy, man. But I was on the phone today with people. Our booth is officially official for Spectacular, which is also insanity. Like, that's crazy to me that we have a booth at Spectacular.
Jake, remember when we were just wanting to do a show where we just talked about it, and now we have a booth at Spectacular?
It's crazy, man.
It's wild. We're a year. We're 2 years.
Well, longer than that, because you had been trying to get me to watch it for a while, and then you we slowly were just like, screw it, and then.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, the booth is Spectacular is definitely like a crazy thing. And even when Jill joined, I mean, we were just kind of like 3 people who just wanted to kind of just talk Schmoedown.
Yeah.
We're fast forwarding now. We're doing over 100 reactions a year. We've hit 1,300 subscribers. I think it is.
Nuts.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Also, whoever's gonna get Spectacular, I will not complain if someone brings us some Red Bulls or some Monsters.
Facts.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
I will happily take a Monster.
We will be there.
Or a Zoa. Those things are pretty good.
Zoa.
But it's gonna be one of those days where I know I think I have to wake up at 6 a.m. that day. And we're going to go until really freaking late. And it's just going to go like that. It's going to go so fast. It's going to be so much fun.
The amount of sleep we are going to get
is
so minimal.
0 sleep. None.
I mean, the night before we're doing happy hour.
Yeah, but that starts at 5. Okay, so that happy hour, that starts
it might end up starting earlier, too, if we just want to start it earlier. I mean,
we can start it whenever the heck we want.
Exactly.
This is going to be wild.
Thursday night's going to be a rager because we're going to have my party that night.
Bunch of degenerates,
man.
It's going to be a mess. I cannot wait. Who am I echoing in? It's driving me.
It might be me.
I don't
my
hear
headphones. Then maybe it's not me.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we currently have we have done 213 videos this year.
Jesus Christ.
Holy Lord.
And here's the kicker. Every single one of those is a live video. Not a single one of
That's
those
true,
has been
I
an
think
upload.
I see everybody here and everybody in the chat more than I see my own family.
Yeah.
213 videos, live videos, and like Jill mentioned, that doesn't include the 2 or 3 videos for sometimes videos we shoot for the Patreon. Q&As, the bar trivia is halfway through the year, the reactions, I mean, the hangouts we do, the study sessions, the watch-alongs, like we're probably around the 250 mark, I would say, on total.
I don't mind because then I'm like, every time I'm like, I'm going to work out today and I just don't have time. And I'm like, oh, well.
I mean, hey, we do it because we love to do it. And we love all of you out there. That's why we do it. Because y'all, the View crew is straight fire. Y'all are amazing. And thank you for sticking with us for this crazy season. And here we are, singles finals. What?
I'm gonna tell me if I echo. I'm gonna attempt to go without because I keep. Oh, now of course the second I say I'm gonna stop doing it. Now I don't hear an echo.
Brian Ward, that's an interesting question. I'm sure PJ might have access to that. He is in the chat.
That's not doing because we don't do all the matches. And
sometimes there were 4 matches a week. Sometimes there were 5 matches a week, and we on average probably had 2 reactions a week. Sometimes there was 1 if things came up, but early on in the season we were doing 3 a week. And then kind of the COVID stuff, like we were able to kind of open our doors a little bit and do stuff. And then obviously we got busy with work or seeing people, etc. PJ, I wasn't putting you on the spot. I'm just saying maybe you're one person who knew off the top of your
head. You should have this in hand. You should know.
Okay, so before we Dylan, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dylan.
You guys are the only episode I watch now. Perfect balance of entertainment and great analysis. Also great to have player interview fan perspectives. Thank you. That's kind of what we went for, really. I mean, like realistically, when we first started this, I know we've talked about it a dozen times, but it was Jill, Brian, and myself, and Jill had a little bit more access than Brian and I did because Sean was competing at the time. She had been around the game. She had seen matches live in studio. And then when the whole Molly thing happened, the real doors kind of opened because we were able to like pick her brain on how the game is from her side of the camera. And then it just kind of opened the doors to a lot of different people coming on and enjoying what we were talking about. And so I'm glad that you are able to catch that because that's very much what we wanted to do. And hopefully you guys get the sense that we're this crazy, ridiculous, sometimes wacky family on screen.
That's for damn sure.
It's literally like this off too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of psychopaths. Yeah.
This one is on a Christmas shopping rampage and has about 3 different text threads.
I started 3 different text threads. I started a thread with us 3 for Molly, with Jake and I and Molly for Brian, with Brian, I and Molly for Jake. Like I'm like also it is November 19th and I am 90% done with my Christmas shopping.
So roughly 160 videos, and we've done 106 reactions of those.
Crazy.
Those are Hall of Fame numbers. PJ, you know what I'm talking about. That's well over. That's like greatest of all time number right there.
Anyway, so award season's coming up soon. Just saying.
Brian Ward, I will not disagree with you on this. I will not disagree with you.
Shout out.
I remember when we first like revealed it, and everyone, like even people competing in the Schmoedown, were like, "Holy crap, that's the greatest thing I've ever."
I will never forget as long as I live. The week we debuted it, Parker messaged us and I just bought the old logo.
I know. He was like, I just bought a whole bunch of merch with the old logo. We're like, Parker, it's retro now. That means you're so much cooler. You were a fan of us with the OG days. So
and I love that he still wears the old Back to the Future style on the shows and everything, and he still gives us crap that he's never on and everything. It's really funny.
Screw you, PJ.
Thank you, PJ. Okay, back to Schmoedown. We are here for the singles final. This is a 5-round match today. I forgot that it was a 5-round match.
Oh crap, it is. I should have gone.
It is a 5-rounder. So let's quickly get our predictions out of the way before we start this match because there is a pre-match clip that we will watch. Let's just clarify who we're going with. Jill, kick us off.
With his performances lately, it's not impossible, but it's hard not to pick Griffy Newms. Yeah. Until I see him stumble, even with his quote-unquote stumbling, playing Bibiani, craziness. So off of that, I would love for Craig to take the win because I think it's his time. I think he's ready to show everybody what he can do and what he has always been touted that he can do. So if he takes it, I will be super thrilled and super excited and super happy for him. But just the way he's been performing, I got to go with Griffy Newms.
Yeah, I echo that. I echo pretty much everything she said, Brian.
Well, first off, Mr. Brian Ward, you've made 700 posters this year. 697 of them were Star Wars related. So there's that. But and then for Gordon, have we done a 5-round reaction?
We have done one in the past, but usually 5 rounds are usually pay-per-views, and we used to do when it was quarantine life, we used to sit and hang out and release our watch-alongs to those. We
did. Remember when
we never played them. We just hung out and reacted to them. So this is a nice little treat. So
yeah. As far I mean, same thing as Joel. Literally the exact.
Yeah, it's nothing against Barbarian, but it's hard to go against Griffy. It really is hard to go against Griffy.
I'm kind of at the point where like it's almost like why pick against him at this point until he loses.
Until someone takes the crown off his head. He's kind of doing the whole Adam Collins thing, you know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, well, let's get to this because we do have a cutscene up top here, and I imagine it's a little continuation from yesterday. So
oh, dear God, I hope it's Chandru falling out of his chair again.
That was so good, though.
That was hilarious.
So good.
Oh, I thought he was going to fall out right there.
Don't fall down again, please.
ID champion. Gonna beat Mikey. And then defend it spectacular. Let's go.
Hi, Paul. It's Paul.
He does not look happy.
Okay. So I have an idea.
Hi,
I have
Paul.
a great idea for how to like exactly use this title shot, right? So they think they're gonna have Mikey Parker. It's
He's like, what?
We're gonna throw all of that plans away. We're going to, a week before Spectacular, I'm going to challenge. Yeah, I'm going to challenge Mike with the title shot, and then we'll have a match at the Cantina, like a week before Spectacular.
No.
Wait, okay, you don't like the Cantina idea? That's fine. The
Cantina is wonderful.
Like, did you see Shazam versus Lightning Time? We can play it there. We can play it there.
What are you talking about? Stop. Just stop.
The title shot, man.
Well, we all guess.
Give me the title shot, and then I beat
I
Mike.
was going to give you.
Points.
I told you I would consider it.
Oh.
Consider it if you give me the title shot.
No.
10 points at the Spectacular after against Parker. We come out of the last place.
Listen.
Get him, Paul.
Listen. When it's time for your matches this season, everyone on Swag, get on a call, help me out, devote weeks of your time. And as soon as you don't have any matches, you're nowhere. We're prepping for my match, for Laura's tournament, everyone else in the tournaments, and all of a sudden you're impossible to reach. Oh, sorry, I can't make it to the Zoom. And wait, and then you want me to give you my title shot to play the guy who you got your
teacup
cleaned by
teacup time
Cantina again?
Yeah, I was preparing for this title match, man. Like,
make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Spill the tea,
what
Paul.
Are you talking about?
We get 7 points against Mike, and then we get 10 more points.
7 points, dog. We are so far out of it.
7 points. He's not gonna do nothing.
But we can end the season with a championship. That's what is more important, Paul. You are the one being selfish.
What's
here.
more important?
Yeah,
I'm selfish.
Let's.
You want to talk about selfish?
Yeah, let's have the faction end the season with a championship, just like we did with the last. We did with me the last season. I was the only one to bring up championship to the faction. I'll do that again. Like, why are you being so selfish with your
We
title
have to
shot?
start fresh next season. What are you talking about? We are out of it. Get that through your head. It's done. Why would we do that? Why would I do that?
No, Paul. Come on. This is why you're a disappointment. See, I was.
No, you did not just call my baby boy Paul a disappointment. No, sir.
I can't even. I hate you, Paul.
Oh,
seriously, you're being
hate me?
so selfish.
You
Yeah,
hate me now.
I hate you. And you know what? You know who else hates you? Winston hates you. He told me that he hates you. Yeah.
oh,
Winston,
he's gonna show.
Interesting.
How about that?
Uh-oh. You say Winston is gonna show
it's
up.
funny you
It's like
say that,
Beetlejuice.
'cause I was literally just talking to Winston. like 5 minutes ago. Huh? Let's see. I wonder if he's still busy. Winston.
There he is.
Winston, do you hate me? What is this about?
What?
Yeah, Winston, you told me that you hate Paul.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't say that at all. Last time I checked, I said I hate how you have been acting in practices. I don't remember saying anything about hating Paul though.
Ooh, you're getting the tea today. It is a tea time.
Dude, Winston, you said you were the one who said
He's done, right? He's got to be done.
I don't understand.
There's no
Like,
way he can't be.
This is his time and swag.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Chandru, it's been a really
The music
long
too.
year, and I seem to remember a few months ago, I had a conversation with you and I warned you what would happen if you start to stir some up again. Right?
Oh, swear
I'm gonna
words.
tell you something right now. That's it. You have burned your last bridge, sir.
Oh,
You're
dang.
done.
Oh, dang.
I've burned the last bridge. Like, I'm the one who brought us to second place last season. And Winston, because of you and Paul, like, we're down in the dumps. Like, you're a disappointment. You're a disappointment. You couldn't even get me to a belt the second time.
Bruh, shut your dumb ass up. I'm done.
Oh my god.
You know what? Take that shirt off. Take it off, because guess what? You're done. You are no longer in swag. You are out. Next season, we're moving on without you. Because you know why? You have been nothing but a crybaby. You've been nothing but duplicitous. You have done nothing but hold the rest of this faction back.
It's what I'm waiting for him to just do the little.
Was squashed, and that you would do a little bit of growing up. But guess what, dog? You just got dropped. Now get off my
Stop it. Drop.
You're kicking me out.
And then
You're
Paul.
kicking me out, the only champion in your faction. Winston, you can't kick me out. I quit.
I
I
quit.
hate Paul. I hate Winston. I hate Mike. I hate Parker too.
Oh no, don't put Parker in this.
Everyone. Oh. They think I'm done? They think I won't show up at Spectacular like as a champion? Oh, I hate everyone. You're not done with me yet. I hate you. I hate you, the audience, who's just pulling on my strings more than anything.
Excuse
Hate
me,
you all.
sir.
Damn. Damn.
Rude.
Good healthcare.
Rude.
Hey, well.
Good health
Wow.
care.
By being accessible
You
to
need some
anyone.
good health.
I think Chandru needs some good healthcare now.
I think Chandra needs to go take some deep, calming breaths.
In 10 minutes. You could
Pay-per-view, we wanted to
You know.
give this one to you.
Well,
this is the end. You go.
do
and
we
you
have
do
our first
potentially
rogue?
the first
We have our first rogue at the
It
moment.
looks like it. He was saying he hates everybody. Who's
I
gonna pick him
don't-
if he says he hates everybody?
I don't know who would pick him up, to be honest.
Not after
Oh,
that.
here.
Not
We have
after
a
that
problem with
tirade.
this.
It'd have to be someone crazy.
Stock Exchange had a plan.
I mean, I can see Gucci doing it.
Because Gucci's crazy.
Exactly.
People were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Now they know what we're talking
With
about.
how small. Hi, Joe. With how
Oh,
small.
in a while.
Not with how small the teams are going to be, Jay.
We got a promo. It's been so long since we've had a promo for a
Ooh.
match.
Well, looky us. How many of you thought we would be here?
Not me.
That's right, none of you.
Correct.
You don't know.
Oh shit.
Come to this.
I mean, whoa.
Finstock Finals. We've been talking about it all season.
like his
Finstock's
music.
gonna be dominant. It's gonna boil down to us. And now it happened. Everyone
Cute.
thought we were crazy.
Cute.
And it happened.
See, that's the thing, though, like,
Finstock
if you
versus
pick up
Finstock,
Chandru on your team
singles
for the
finals,
exchange,
and I'm here to say
you're only allowed to
this
have 5
kinda
players.
sucks.
Who do you? Because
You know what
technically,
makes a champion?
Barbarian is your IG
I'll
player.
tell you what does
Yeah.
it. Being born on third base and thinking you hit a triple. You know, our
Yeah,
current
but
champion,
Moose
Lady
is their
Marisol,
IG.
won that
And
belt
Moose, that's
immediately
right.
on that
Like,
downstage show and
You would
said,
let go of all of
the
them.
heel awards to Finstock Exchange. I don't see any of them holding belts right now.
maybe that's because Finstock
Queen.
Exchange
Shade
players
Queen.
were given a path
Queen.
to the title. What makes a champion is fighting your way through the most difficult tournament ever devised in Schmoedown history. Only to face who our dossier said was the greatest player to ever play the game without having played the game, downtown Griffy Newms.
Excuse me? It's usually when you talk a big game,
Legendary.
you say some snarky things about your competitor and you write them up. I'm not gonna do that. I love the Barbarian. Someone from their faction's losing.
He's so
And if it's me,
tired.
I'm gonna feel crappy. Okay, I'm gonna feel crappy because I'm the one who lost and I ruined my streak. And if I win, I beat Barbarian.
Ruined my
I'm gonna feel
streak.
crappy because I beat my friend. I hope you enjoyed this match because I'm not going to.
We are the two best in this league.
This is gonna be a
And
treat.
no matter which one of us wins, you lose.
There's not a lot of
Wait,
smack
what?
talk between the two of them. They're faction mates. They're
Meaning
still,
we
I-
lose because
whether or not they even
it's
know
the
they're going up
exchange.
against each other, I have no idea. But
Interesting.
what a journey for both of them.
the question is,
Both.
does
the
Gucci
people
manage
have their
both
eyes
of
on
them?
this
Because
guy,
the man
makes
can
it to the
barely
finals.
manage one
And
person.
then
Can
wins
barely
I mean, I think he's gonna be there, but I don't think he'll be managing both of them.
Exchange
He'll just be there.
with a record of 6 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 knockout.
This is gonna be fun because they're both. This is the first time they're both playing 5-round matches too.
Oh yeah.
I'm very interested in seeing how that speed round goes.
Didn't they do a speed round with the teams match?
The Barbarian sitting on his throne.
Oh, yeah.
He has been
Griffy did do
throughout
one for
this
teams. You're
tournament.
right.
There's
Right.
There's Elvis,
Good
the
call.
slow spin, the music by David B, the hair
I
flip,
was so
the
concerned he was
punch to
gonna
the
fall
wall,
out.
and the signature glasses. The Barbarian fighting
shirt?
all the way here and
that?
giving homage to the Tick. Look at that. Really, really
Ah,
nice. All right,
that's
so
what
here's-
Did-
Griffy Newms was in that show.
Oh,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Gold Leader.
Did Gold Later, did you really? Because if
Wow.
you did, it was really good.
Okay.
It was very good.
I mean, a little biased there
Representing
on the promo. But I see. I see.
Finstock
Biased how? They're both on the exchange. You
I love
can't
how
both
it's like,
say.
with a
To
record
pull
good job, good
pull
job,
editing.
Jake.
wins, no defeats.
You could
and
have always
2
pulled Adam Witt to
knockouts.
edit it.
He is the 2000.
It was very enjoyable, Mr. Gold
It
Later.
was very good.
Getting more teeth than everywhere.
Teams winner.
I quite enjoyed the music too.
His Torch Hooms. That's what I said. I was like, they're
I love
they're
that
both
he
on the
comments
exchange.
everything in capital letters on this screen.
Newms, downtown.
Thank you,
Griffy
PJ.
Newms
Thank you. I appreciate
is
your
here
work.
with the signature pink.
So he
gloves,
should
the
sell
signature
pink gloves.
hat.
That's
And
spectacular.
he
People
has
probably
done
already bought them
what
for
Just
a
spectacular.
lot of people before him could
There's gonna be
not
a lot of people
do,
showing up with
get
pink gloves
to the
for spectacular.
finals of
Especially if he wins
Schmoedown,
this match.
And here
Mhm.
we go.
I want to sign fans. I hope people bring
All
fans.
right, Mark, our competitors have arrived.
That'd be
and
fun.
now we begin round 1 of this.
All right,
5
everybody.
round
Well,
tournament
hold on to
finals
your
between
butts. We
downtown
got ourselves
Griffy
a
Newms
5-round
and the
reaction coming at you,
That's
hanging
right.
out,
There are
watching Griffy
rules
Newms
to
and
this
Barbarian going at
matchup,
it.
even
You know how it
for
works.
the
Last
Finstock
one of the
exchange.
season.
Ne'er do
Let's see
well.
if we can
Rule
all get
number
above
one is
5
gonna feel like
points
normal
today.
round number one. 8 questions
PJ,
for different
I hope these
owners.
questions are a little better
Schmoedown
today,
will
sir.
emerge. Each
I
side
hope
is worth
no
4 points.
questions
There's no
about
penalty
the
for
Psycho
missing
sequels
questions.
are asked.
Ceiling in round number 1.
Yeah, I didn't even know who the killer was in those ones for a second there.
Yeah, you were like, who? I'm like, Norman Bates. At least I know that.
Got it. Got it. Good excuse. Good excuse. I
Siri,
see you.
Google hot dog
I see you.
recipe.
The microphone. I'll remind each competitor you have 3 usages of the JTE rule, or as the French say, je t'ai.
I
That's
got
your
confused,
repeat
PJ.
the
Stop
question.
it.
You want to buy yourself another 15 seconds.
I'm more
That correct
scared
answer,
how
use
our
one of
speed
your
round
repeat
is going to
customers.
go.
Have one.
Yeah,
Have
well,
one,
for us,
or
it's
as
just
we say,
complete shout
challenge.
outs.
You may use at any
Yeah,
point
it's just a
throughout
lot
the
of
match.
shouting.
I mean, we're not pressing pause, and we're
You
just going with it
answer, and we'll
because we
confirm
get
or
out. We
ratify
get to get
once
answers
said
twice.
challenge
They ask
has
them
taken
twice.
place. So, Christian,
So-
I see a lot of focus from both competitors, and I'm not sure where Barbarian's hair ends and Elvis's
We love
hair
you, Peach.
begins.
All right.
Oh.
Well, here we go. So I don't know
I-
if I
what
did that, but
just
somehow
happened?
it was pretty impressive by me. All right. So I asked Griffy Newms, "Are you ready?"
Dylan, I would not disagree with
ready.
that. With that.
Arian,
not
are you
agree.
ready?
Elvis and I are always ready to rock.
Then let's get ready to
Damn right, baby.
Schmoedown. Round
Damn
number
Yeah.
1.
Jake's playing
Number
next
1,
year.
we're going to jump back
Shut
to
up,
the
no, I'm not.
1980s. Get your DeLoreans ready. Chevy Chase stars in the titular role of the undercover reporter Irwin Fletcher in 1985's Fletch and this 1989 sequel.
I think.
That's how I met Chevy Chase a couple
I
weeks
think
ago.
yes, you did. You actually said he was a nice guy, right?
Very nice.
That's what
I
heard.
think.
Very nice guy.
By you.
Good conversation.
I will say.
And
Oop, my nose.
5, 4, 3,
This is wrong,
2,
but
Weird.
1.
I said
Fletcher.
I said
And
fletched.
Griffy Newms.
It's all about ball bearings these days. Fletch lives.
Yeah.
Yes, and Barbarian.
We also said.
I mean,
Fletch
good for
is.
you guys for coming up with some
Tied
fun
already
titles though, because
between
that could have
two
been the actual
exchange members.
case.
And here we go
Trying.
for question 2.
Yeah, not as
No
cool
idea.
as the original, but still delightful. Here is your next category, and it's in the world of thrillers. Here it is. For a point, who stars as production line manager Tom Sanders opposite Demi Moore in the 1994 Barry Levinson-directed thriller Disclosure. Tell you what
You
else
see
is
this
going
one?
on in my life, Christian.
What's going on with you right now?
Started watching a TV show.
This is a
that you're going
guess.
to be very happy I'm picked up.
Succession.
If I'm
Already
thinking of
within
the
my-
right
5,
movie,
4,
which I don't know if I am.
2,
No idea.
1. Pens down.
Tom Cruise.
Bruce
Michael
Willis.
Douglas, I think.
It is Michael Douglas.
Yes.
It is. And Griffy Newms.
I regrettably got my Demi Moore erotic thrillers confused and wrote down Robert Redford.
Oh!
I apologize to everyone.
So Barbarian.
Oh my God, I
going
beat
up by
Griffy Newms
1
in his
here.
question.
Could be huge. And we get
Get ready for
Even
next
Coach-
season.
next question.
No,
Westerns.
not doing that.
Christopher Guest directed this 1998 Western comedy featuring Matthew Perry.
Can we please get
Eugene
something
Levy, and
in
Chris Farley
the years
in his final
2000s?
leading role?
For God's sakes.
I've never seen or heard of this, and it sounds
neither.
amazing.
It's really
Matthew
it's a-
Perry,
it's a
Eugene
killer
Levy,
show.
and Chris Farley?
Interesting.
A Western movie?
5.
Yeah. Not even going for that.
I'm putting a dumb title.
PJ got it.
Into the West.
Pens down. Hands up, please. And we
I don't
start
even have a
here
guess.
with Downtown Griffy Newms.
The second bullet, but I believe this is
PJ.
almost
Damn it.
heroes.
It is. And Barbarian.
Almost Heroes.
Got it. All right. So it is now, at the moment,
I need to see that movie
3-2.
immediately.
Barbarian up by 1.
I miss Chris
Well,
Farley.
yeah, Andy, of course, because you
Yes,
knew
Ms.
what he was
Dexter,
thinking because you're in the
Christian. Now we go to
future.
famous actors and actresses.
You heard me say it 12
and
hours
Here is
Mm-hmm.
the query for a point. What famous actor appeared in the following 3 films? Appaloosa, Witness, and A
PJ,
History
you
of
dog.
Violence.
For the love of God, I
Tonight's
hear this A History of Violence movie more
Definitely
than
show. I'm not that
any
funny.
other
Because
movie.
A History of Violence is pure
3 episodes in,
cinema.
give me a
That
break.
movie is incredible.
I'm writing a name.
All right. I see what you're doing.
It's gonna
5,
be wrong,
I like it.
4.
but I'm writing
3.
a name.
Repeat the question.
All right. First one.
All right. It began with a little banter about Dexter, and then the questions in the
Appaloosa is actually not that bad either. I don't mind
What
Appaloosa
famous
too.
actor appeared in the following 3
And Brian, you did ask for a
Appaloosa,
2000s movie.
Witness, and A History of
Yeah, but the
Violence.
majority is not.
But that character Dexter certainly.
I'm just writing a name.
You guys know the
What's
actor,
going on
but you
in
just don't
Griffy
know
Newms'
that he's
house
in
right
these
now?
movies.
No.
I don't know that
Dang it.
No
all
idea.
that violent.
Not a care in the world.
There's something going on. 5, 4, 3, 2.
The one and
One.
only Mr. Vigo.
Pens
I said
down.
Keanu Reeves.
Charlie
Barbarian.
Sheen.
Vigo.
Was it Viggo Mortensen?
Yes. And Griffy Newms.
Viggo Mortensen.
All right, here we go. So at the moment, it is now Barbarian.
If
4.
only you would have included
Griffy Newms,
Hidalgo
3.
in
As we
that
get to
question,
question
PJ, and that
5.
would have been the greatest question of
Horror.
all time.
Hard work.
What popular supernatural horror franchise features performances from Craig T. Nelson, Tom Skerritt, Lara Flynn Boyle, and Sam Rockwell?
Supernatural horror franchise?
Good read.
You like that? You enjoying it?
I like it when you put effort in.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a few years.
Well, the digital era, wore a lot of us down.
This is the last one. 5, 4,
I think
3,
Rockwell is in this
2,
reboot.
1.
Hellraiser.
Hands down.
Poltergeist?
Hands up. And we start with Downtown Griffy
I
Newms.
think.
Perhaps the most cursed horror franchise in more ways than one.
Correct. Poltergeist is
And
definitely
Barbarian.
cursed.
We also said Poltergeist.
We were right. It is now 5.
Sam
Rockwell did
And
the
we're gonna get to
Is that why
question-
Christian's so happy? Is
Which is in the
because this is his
category
last
of
digital match?
comedies.
I think so. Yeah.
Makes sense.
One of the better
Guys,
road
apparently you're
comedy
doing
club
great at
laughs of all
guessing this
time.
round.
You're
Thank you.
qualified for a point.
I've guessed blank on the
Rosario
last two,
Dawson
so
co-stars with Kevin James as a veterinarian in this 2011 film directed by Frank Karachi that features the voice talents of Sylvester Stallone, Adam Sandler, and Don Rickles.
veterinarian. Why does that
I
sound?
almost couldn't get through that question without laughing.
Don't
I'm
overthink
not
it,
sure
guys.
why. Good talk. Good.
Oh, sorry. I just realized
No idea.
nothing.
Five.
No clue. Don't even know a guess.
The only thing that's
Simply
in my head is
titled
Dr. Doolittle.
And we're going to go to
Zookeeper.
the
No,
Barbarian.
yeah, no.
Never even heard of this
Me
movie.
neither.
Performance by Nick Nolte in this. It is Zookeeper.
And
I believe
Downtown
Sly
Griffy Newms.
Stallone voices a
One of the
gorilla
few
in that
major
movie.
studio
If
films
I'm
with
Oh.
a character named Griffin, so I paid
I could be
full
wrong.
ticket price to see it in theaters. It's called Zookeeper.
And that
Nailed it.
paid off because it is now 6-5. And now we get to our next question. Movie release dates.
Wonderful.
Name the 2 films released in 1995 that featured.
He did so
Tom
many
Hanks.
movies in the 90s. Okay, I know
That's
one.
going to be a factoid that surprises a lot of people, is that Griffin Newman paid to see Zookeeper.
It makes sense when you hear why.
Doesn't 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I said
and let's go to
Castaway and Toy
Zookeeper
Story.
fanatic.
That's what
Down
I
to
said.
Griffin Newman.
I said Saving Private Ryan and Toy Story.
It's not, Apollo 13.
He got them both. Then how about Barbarian?
Can I get a half a point?
One was the best picture.
That's
nominee,
right.
one
I
was one of
forgot
the best
about
pictures of the year,
13.
Apollo 13 and Toy Story.
That movie's
right.
amazing.
One was the best picture of the year. I just want to correct that quickly. Moving on.
All right. Well, look, here we go. So at the moment, it is Barbarian.
I think
7,
Castaway actually
Newman
might have been
6.
released
If
in the
Barbarian
2000s.
hits
Could
this
be
one,
wrong.
he's got himself a
Someone
perfect
correct me if
round
I'm wrong,
against the
please.
bonus. Here we go. Mark.
I almost
question
said
eight.
Forrest Gump, but I knew that was early
He's in the
90s.
category of romantic comedies. And here is not quite that much guff. Thank you for participating. Your question for a point. What 2004 rom-com features performances from Catherine O'Hara, Ben Affleck, James Gandolfini, and
Oh my
Christina
God.
Applegate?
You asked about this movie? Come on.
Say, Christian, if we do digital matches...
If this is
I'm
the
trying to
correct
think about
answer-
right now. If we do them next year, no banter between us whatsoever. Ice cold.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you just asked about this movie.
3.
This movie is terrible.
Pens down.
Is it Geely?
Please.
No.
I put
Surviving
Geely.
Christmas. Surviving Christmas.
All right. Well.
Well, it looks like Jake's going in the Schmoedown next year because he's
Yes,
No,
and down,
absolutely not.
I believe
pretty
this movie
good.
was released
Everyone
in the year
remember
on
Jake's
Thanksgiving
last
and was
performance
already
for
out
when
on
he
Christmas. I think that was
is
a
in the
record
draft
at the
next
time.
year.
It's called
Not
Surviving
happening. There is no draft
It
next year,
was,
actually.
and
There is
it
no
in the
draft.
imaginary
James
draft
Gandolfini
next year.
Got up during the middle of premiere.
The
and
Christian
wanted to
Harloff
win.
draft next
Yeah,
year.
Leo, thank you. I thought
At the premiere,
I knew.
But more importantly,
I
for our
figured it was a
purposes, that is a
2000 movie.
perfect round 1 for the Barbarian.
That's 2 in
and
a row
Bob
for
is
him.
helping out. And so
Okay.
Barbarian
Woohoo!
will now be
Look at
awarded
that!
a
Look at
question
those
just to
points!
him. Barbarian
Look at those!
have
Look
to
at those
write this
points!
down.
Jill, you want to go get a drink and just come back here?
I
in
mean,
45
at this
minutes?
point, yeah.
Upon Christian's
You know.
culmination of the read.
We're just
All
here
right,
for
here you go,
entertainment
Barbarian.
value at this point.
Barbarian, which actor appears in the sequels?
Oh my God.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, and
Jason
Big Mama's
Lee.
House 2.
That's the first name that came to my mind, but it can't be the lead guy. Is Martin Lawrence in Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I have no idea.
I'll say Martin Lawrence.
We will guess Jason Lee.
That was my guess.
Looking for Shazam himself, Zachary
Oh.
Levi. Zachary
Really?
Levi is the
I didn't know he was
answer.
in
So
those.
Barbarian doesn't hit that one. However, he's
Wow.
up by 1 going into round
PJ, I
number
remember
2.
when I
It is
used to
the
have
wheel
fun
round.
doing
Mark,
these.
how's it go?
I do have it on good authority. Christian also saw Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Chip in theaters. So
Road
That's
chip.
where the
Haskell,
rats came
I'm
from.
not going to show that,
review.
but I
In the meantime,
love
we go
the
to
callback.
round number 2,
So thank you,
and
Ed.
this is the wheel round, the wheel of
To
fate,
one
doom,
Mr.
and
John
justice.
Schnepp
If that wheel
himself with
spins,
that
the
hashtag
chipmunks
there.
will fall out, and then
Thank
you'll settle
you.
on a category.
It's great.
Once you do 4 questions, in that particular round will emerge.
So how's it going, guys?
You know we're
how
here.
it's going. Stop bragging.
We're here.
However,
You know.
It's the
Chilling.
last one of the year. Come on.
It's okay. Jake's, like I said, he's getting ready for next season.
Hold is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question does proceed to 1.
FCL's calling his name.
Barbarian,
No.
who has the advantage at the 1 point.
Anyone, everyone, make sure you hit up Mr.
Barbarian,
Gilmore.
you,
Tell him
Elvis,
Jake's interested.
spin
Mr.
first or
Gilmore.
defer, like the-
Curtis, that is actually completely wrong. She got 0 too.
All right, there is the wheel. It is the Barbarian going first, and here is the
What are we
spin.
looking at?
No
Spoof
opponent's
movies.
choice.
I'd have
Spinner's
fun.
choice on the wheel here. In
No
the
opponents
look
or
at the wheel in
spinners,
more ways
from
than
what I
one.
see. Right?
And where's it
Am I
gonna go?
mistaken?
Yeah,
Barbarian.
Christian just said that when you were saying
Oh,
it.
he did? Okay.
Yeah, it literally worked.
Lucasfilm.
Ooh.
Well,
I'd have
being
fun
that
with
they're
that one.
usually never Star
feeling?
Wars,
No.
so
Well, of course, but
We like Lucasfilm,
Mm-hmm.
but we also know that our opponent is
very interesting
literally part of the
wheel.
George
Halle
Lucas
Berry,
talk show.
Coen Brothers,
So
Hitchcock,
if we are to miss anything, he would easily steal it.
Carpenter.
I would venture to say that's true.
Murphy.
So, yeah, and there's really nothing on this wheel that scares us, so let's just spin again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
there's nothing
All
on
right,
the wheel
spin.
that scares us. But
Mark,
we're
it looked like
spinning
it was
again.
announced he was going to do Lucasfilm, and then due to scheduling conflicts, he had to pull out. So who knows if that spin will ever come back.
Postponed with another wheel spin.
No.
Oh, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
2010.
That works for you.
2010s.
Let's
I
get
like
it here,
it.
man.
2010.
Let's get it. You want that belt just as anybody else does.
All right, Mark. So the Barbarian going to get 4 questions here.
I wonder
Barbarian,
what
are
kind
you
of tea
ready?
he's drinking.
Yes, we are.
Here we go.
If it's
Which actress appeared in the films Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising,
Chloe Grace Moretz?
Oh, you're right.
Suspiria.
I stumbled on Hugo for a second. Oh,
Is it Chloe Grace Moretz?
it's Chloe Grace Moretz. Yeah.
Ah, I only knew it from Hugo.
Nice. I knew her from Neighbors too. That's why. But I wasn't
Chloe
sure
Grace
if she was.
Moretz?
Yeah, I wasn't
2
sure if
points.
she was in Hugo.
Here
I'll
you
take
go.
those 2 points.
He's on
Good
board.
call, Jill.
Thanks.
Bill Murray, Melissa McCarthy, and Naomi Watts star in this film about a hedonistic Vietnam War vet who befriends a young boy.
No clue.
hell.
I got nothing.
Saint Vincent.
2 more points.
I believe you.
Question 3. What actress
You're welcome, Haskell.
stars as the character Olivia in the horror film?
Oh!
Lucy Hale.
Dang, you're right.
Pretty Little Liars girl.
I actually enjoyed this movie.
You can thank
Multiple choice.
Gabby
It's
for that
fun.
one.
Is it
It's
Lucy
fun.
Hale.
A. Thaisa Farmiga?
Not as good
B.
as
Lucy Hale?
Escape Room.
C.
Escape Room is
Joey
good,
King?
but what's the one
D. Chloe Grace
with
Moretz.
the friends are in the chat room?
Unfriended.
Unfriended. Is it Unfriended?
I think it's called Unfriended.
But there's a sequel called Dark Web. Is it Unfriended?
Unfriended Dark Web. The Dark
We
Web
get a free
probably.
repeat of the
PJ will.
Yes. A. Thaisa
But
Farmiga.
that one was really good.
Taissa Farmiga. B. Lucy Hale. C. Joey King. D. Chloe Grace Moretz.
Haskell, this is my natural
We will
hair.
guess Joey King.
Oh,
Is incorrect. Griffy Newms for the steal. I'm gonna give you the question in the.
Yeah, I
in the
know for a
announcement.
fact it's not Joey King.
What actress stars as the character?
And it's not
Olivia
Chloe
in
Grace
the horror
Moretz either.
film Truth or Dare? Today,
I can see
Thaisa
Taissa Farmiga doing it because
B.
she's obviously
Lucy
in the
Hale. C.
American Horror
Joey
Story
King.
stuff.
D. Chloe Grace Moretz.
It's not snow. It's not rain. I believe the answer is Lucy Hale.
For
Oh
1
my
point. It's
God.
a big 1 point still.
How long do you think he was sitting
Right.
on that whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah, that whole time.
Okay, it
Final
was called
question here.
Unfriended. Thank you.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
the Unfriended, the original
Which
one is. I actually
2012
enjoyed
horror
it.
film had a sequel
Conjuring.
with the
I don't
subtitle
know.
Angel
No,
of
it's
Death?
not Conjuring.
I know it's not.
2012 horror movie.
Angel subtitle.
Hellboy. No.
That's what I was thinking.
Hellraiser.
Angel.
Fine.
Had a sequel? Okay, so theatrically released.
Multiple choice.
I have no
Is it?
idea.
A. Sinister.
Sinister.
B. Ouija.
No, it's not
C.
Sinister.
VHS.
The Woman
gonna
in
say-
Black.
Woman
I'm gonna
in
say
Black.
Ouija. I know it's because Sinister is just Sinister 2.
I remember the Woman in Black is the Danny Radcliffe movie, right?
Yes.
Did that have a sequel?
Apparently.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2,
The Woman in Black.
for 1 point.
Boom.
So the
I'm
Barbarian.
assuming
goes to
he was
multiple
just in
twice,
the
one
original,
steal,
Curtis.
taking
But
it
Yeah,
out.
I remember
Still
seeing the
finds himself
original in
up to
theaters, but I didn't even
and
know
now
it got a
is time
sequel. I had
for
no idea.
Griffy Newms to spin the wheel. All right, so now it is downtown Griffy Newms' opportunity to spin the wheel. But here's the spin.
He's gonna snap the wheel.
Mark obviously spin away from 2010s.
I love him.
Here's the spin. Thanks to our
The
friends
spin
at
is
Carbon
in.
Health. For the
Oh no!
Hitchcock.
Oh no!
No,
Please
please,
spin
dear
away.
God, no.
Please
you know
spin away.
how you pretty much feel about that, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's a very deep filmography.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm terrified by on this wheel, but I'd like to.
They both have
put
the
my
same
odds
moniker.
in
There's
some-
nothing I'm scared of, but we're good spinning
It's all
in.
good.
Yeah.
I wonder
So
what
whatever
faction
he
they're
gets here,
from.
He's got to take. Here's the spin by Griffy Newms.
All right, it has left the chamber, and
Thank you,
looking a lot
Vapion.
like our great fan Alan.
Tell
Smith.
PG to
Maybe
stop
that's
making these
$50.
questions impossible.
Eddie
Okay.
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
This
Very happy.
this
Very
category
happy.
could be really
Very
scary
happy.
because it's been spun a
All
couple
right.
times.
Eddie Murphy.
That'll work.
There could be
I
some
love it.
pretty scary
All
questions.
right, so
in this
now
one.
downtown Griffy Newms
and he has a deep
will
filmography.
be
It's a lot of
answering 4
movies.
questions in the realm of.
And even though you didn't select this, you just kind of spun the
He
wheel.
had to
I'm
show
very
it on
happy to
screen.
ask
Had
these
to.
questions.
Had to.
Lifelong Eddie Murphy fan that we all are. All right. 4 questions, each one worth 2 points. Listening to the multiple choice. Downtown Griffy Newms. Round 2 starts with this question. Who directed 2006's
Was
Dream Girl?
it wasn't Eddie Murphy.
That would be the man with one of the weirdest modern filmographies, Bill Condon.
Oh, he did both Breaking
He is
Dawns.
correct for 2 points.
Ow! Wow.
And
Yeah, and he
Next
did Beauty and the
question.
Beast, I believe, too.
what animated
like Beauty and
film
the
does
Beast.
Eddie Murphy say?
Oh,
You know,
Shrek!
not everybody
Shrek!
likes
Ah.
onions. Kate, Everybody Loves Cake.
Chad, who
Cakes
got
Have
that
Layers.
word? I don't. It wasn't me.
Give me a
I
point.
believe
Give me
that
2
would
points.
be Trek Forever After.
That is
Uh-oh.
incorrect. So for a
Wow.
point,
Wow.
you slash
Barbarian gonna
Elvis
get this?
have this question for 2 points. In what
Thank you,
animated
Rachel.
film does
Rachel,
Eddie
I'm not a
Murphy
fan of you
say,
anymore.
you know,
Curtis,
not
I'm not a
everybody
fan of you.
likes
Tyler,
onions,
you're the
cake.
best.
Everybody loves
You're the
cake.
best.
Cakes have
Thank you,
layers.
Selvin. Thank you.
Give yourself 2 points then.
No, it's okay.
He has enough points.
Curtis was the first
We are
to
big
answer.
fans of Cake, and we're also big fans of the first Shrek, so we will simply say Shrek.
That's a big steal.
Wow.
That's
I'm
a big steal.
stunned he missed
steal.
that one.
Yeah.
For Barbarian, and so we
Wow.
pivot back to downtown Griffy Newms, who now has his penultimate question.
That's
in the
crazy.
wonderful world of Eddie Murphy movies. Newms, in which film does Eddie Murphy star opposite such actors as Keegan-Michael Key, and Craig Robinson?
Oh, Dolomite is my name.
That would
That
be,
God,
Dolomite
for
is
the
my
love
name.
of God, I was trying
That's
to
the
think of
title
that
of the
name
film. I'm not
without
saying
giving it
that's
away.
about myself.
All I could
I
think
will
of was
still call you
Dr.
Downtown Griffy Newms,
Dr.
and I will
Doolittle was
refer
my
to that as
name.
one of the best
Dr.
of the year.
Doolittle is my name.
And I knew it wasn't
For
right.
Downtown Griffy Newms, and we now have one question
Parker, he
remaining
definitely overthought that.
in
Because that's
Eddie
one of his
Murphy
strengths.
movies. Here it is.
He 100 overthought that.
Which Eddie Murphy comedy features supporting characters named Penelope Witherspoon?
The
and
Adventures of
Clarence
Pluto
Beach?
Nash. I don't know.
No, it's not a Beverly Cops film.
Like to go multiple choice, please?
All right, your 4 multiple choice options for 1 point. Is it A, Beverly Hills Cop?
Nope.
B,
Boomerang.
Trading Places.
Boomerang.
C, Boomerang.
Trading
or
Places.
D, The Nutty Professor.
I'll say the Nutty Professor. Sure.
Gonna
Watch,
say,
it's gonna be Beverly Hills Cop.
Gonna say C Boomerang.
That is incorrect.
What?
A 1 point steal.
Didn't he
Barbarian.
like
I'll
this
give you the
category?
questions And the options, here it is.
Yeah, well,
Which
PJ's
Eddie Murphy
being a jerk
comedy
today,
features
so-
supporting characters?
Yeah, he really is.
That
Well,
Shrek one was
Witherspoon
not
and
PJ
Clarence
being
No,
No,
yeah,
that
Is
wasn't.
it
Even
A,
I
Beverly
got
Hills
that
Cop?
one.
That was a
B,
total
Trading
brain
Places,
fart.
C, Boomerang, or
So
D,
he
The
answered
Nutty Professor?
Boomerang.
I'm saying B.
William, yes, Dr. Doolittle is my name. Would
We
be
will say the
amazing.
Nutty Professor.
It is also incorrect. We're looking
wow.
for the usual bet, Randolph. Trading Places.
Oh,
Trading
there you go,
Places
Jill.
it is.
There you
And
go.
at
No,
the
PJ,
end
don't go.
of round
Yeah,
number
as
2,
Chris says, be
Barbarian
nice to PJ,
up
Brian.
by 3.
I'm always nice to
15,
PJ.
12 as we
I'm
get into the third
Pooping a
round.
goose
Mark
egg
is
right
the
now,
betting
so
round.
you know.
You've been pooping a goose egg all week.
I know.
Your 20-sided die if you want to play.
Just watch some
Magic
damn
the Gathering
movies.
alongside me. Here's how it works. in the
No,
betting
I'm gonna
round.
watch
The
the.
competitor in the lead.
What's it
turns
called,
the
Jill?
Barbarian is going to get a spin at the wheel. It doesn't really matter who's spinning. It matters.
What am
who
I
wins
about
the
to watch?
Wheel of
round
Time?
on, because
Oh,
we
Wheel
have
of
a
Time.
Category. Each competitor is going to wager. a
You'll make
series
a
of points
comeback.
based on their confidence.
That's
in
all the
that
points I'm gonna
particular
get.
round. You may wager up to
That's it.
3
You don't know
points.
that.
You
It's
don't
a
have to
betting
wager any
round.
points if you
So
don't
now we have to
feel
bet
like
however
it.
many points. Brian, if you bet
get the
points, you go into the
ensuing question,
negative.
Which is asked to the field correct.
You
gain a
made
point.
the list,
If you
Brian.
miss the question, you
That's
lose
fine.
that many points. So bet wisely.
Just remember, Brian, you see him in 2
So
weeks. That
They're
list.
going to allow
That could be a
each
scary list to be
competitor
on
get
right
their bet down, but not until
You should
we
make
get a
PJ.
spin.
I would love to see you
Here's
make
the
a list
spin.
of 10 movies you would
This was,
think
believe,
I
Elvis'
absolutely need to
spin
see.
as opposed to a Barbarian.
Oh, he'll do that tonight and send it to you tonight.
That's
That's
fine.
Yeah.
I'll
He
even
probably
put-
already has that made.
I'll even
Oh,
post.
Hitchcock. I am not betting
Betting
nothing.
zero.
Here,
Nope, betting a big
I'll
ol'
bet.
zero.
I'll bet
The
1 point for the hell of it.
Nope.
in which decade did Hitchcock only direct 2 films?
32.
Writing down.
Rachel, I am not betting.
Rachel, everyone's going 0, but Jake wants to be fancy and put
You
1.
bet 1.
I bet 1. Why not?
To be fair, it's a solid one to
Down in
because like
5.
you could just guess a decade.
4, 3.
Oh, it was the decade?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm wrong.
I could have guessed
Griffey, how many
decade.
points?
I said 1960s.
And you said
1970.
Damn it!
Barbarian, how many points?
We bet 3.
You
Oh.
said
1970s.
Oh,
Wow.
correct.
1970s.
He only bet
Both
1
correct.
point.
Barbarian picking up 3.
Newms did.
picking up
Mhm.
1. So the
Dang.
Barbarian
Oh my
is
God.
with 5.
Yeah.
points over downtown Griffy
What is
Newms as we
happening?
get into
All right, ladies
the
and gentlemen,
fourth round.
this is about to be the most chaotic
We're
round
going
you've
to
ever
ask
TJ,
done.
I would also like to
Storms
see
a lot
that
because
list because
this
I'm
is
sure I've
also
seen a
known
lot
as
of
the
them. And I'm interested.
lightning
Yes,
round. Here's
Brian,
how
you're
it
right.
works in the
For
digital
those of you
era,
who
which
are
will
watching
soon come to a
for maybe
close
the first
for
time
season anyway.
recently,
Each
the way we do
competitor's
speed
gonna
rounds
get a
here,
session with me. That session lasts
we go as
60
quick as we
seconds. In that
possibly
time,
can.
I'll be asking you 10 total questions.
So
And-
we may or may
Questions
not
worth
need
1
your help
point
on
if you
some
hit
of
the
them.
question. If you
Yeah,
miss the
yeah.
question,
There's more.
lose a
Yeah, there's
point.
more
You
than likely
have
a
a third
chance we'll
option.
need
You
your help
simply
on
say
see if we got it right or
pass to the
not.
question I asked that you're not sure of the
Because we're
answer,
just
and
going to
you'll
be
risk
straight up
losing a point.
answering as
I'll move
fast
on to
as
the
we
next
can.
question.
My
If
poor
there's time
neighbors.
left in the 60-second lightning round window,
Same
I
with
will
mine.
return to any question that you did initially say pass to. I'll
It's
remind
gonna
both
be
competitors
fun.
and
It's gonna be
competitors'
fun.
pets, you do
PJ,
not
but see,
have
I
to
want
ever answer
mine.
a question that you're
Which
not
one
sure
should
of the answer.
Brian
You may
see?
simply continue
Because
to say
I haven't seen
pass.
like
I'll refresh.
Have you
the
seen
rules
Hunchback
once it is
yet?
your turn
I think,
in the
no.
window.
Oh my
I'll
God,
pass to
Brian.
Christian.
I think an
But for
overall
right
list of
now,
movies he
we
thinks you
simply
should
ask the
see,
Barbarian
whoever it
because
is
you
that's
now have
he's giving it to, I think is a
5
good thing
points
because those are the movies that he
lead.
appreciates the
Hitchcock,
most.
Would
But
you like
it's
to
me.
go first in the speed round or defer to your opponent?
We would like to go fast. So
Andy, I literally bought Pokemon
All right.
today.
So now the Barbarian will go first. Mark, at your
Okay,
ready.
here we go, guys.
All right, Barbarian, your speed round will begin, and you'll see that time as soon as I've completed asking question number 1.
Make sure it comes through
The
enough.
Barbarian / Elvis's
Brian,
speed
trust the
round
process.
begins
Shut your mouth.
now. Which actor appears in The Mosquito Coast, My Own Private Idaho,
River
and
Phoenix!
Stand By Me?
Pass.
Dick Van Dyke, Drew Barrymore, and Will Ferrell feature in this
Oh.
2006 animated film.
Megamind.
Who directed Used Cars, Beowulf, and What Lies
Robert
Beneath?
Zemeckis.
Robert Zemeckis.
Which actress appears in The Faculty, Goldeneye, and Taken?
I know Taken.
Famke Johnson.
Who played Mark
that's
Rentboy
right.
Renton in both Trainspotting films?
Pass.
Ewan McGregor.
What year saw the release of Joyride, The Hole, and Frailty?
2003.
2003.
Oh!
Nice.
What comedy franchise features Kim Cattrall, David Spade, and Bubba Smith?
Pass.
What actress appears in Smokey and the Bandit, Lincoln, and Forrest Gump?
Sally Fields.
Oh,
Julia Stiles
Sally
plays
Field.
Katarina Cat Stratford in this.
10 Things I Hate About You.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Jason Voorhees appears in how many films in the 2000s?
4.
3.
Which actor appears in The Mosquito Coast,
River
My Own
Phoenix.
Private Idaho, and Stand By Me?
Pierce George.
Time. All right.
He said Sally Fields.
There was a plural. There was an S.
All right, so
Yeah.
now
I heard
we
it.
are back, and it is Griffy
did
Newms
I
who has
get
an
it right? I
opportunity
get some right?
to answer some questions here. Mark, at your ready.
We'll wait till the
Downtown
end.
Griffin Newman, you've been read the rules as Barbarian was, and now
I'm gonna go over on this.
begins.
Yeah, I
If
got
I answer
that.
wrong, remember, I lose points.
Question number 1.
It's the same set of questions, right?
No, that's too
Which
much.
actor
That's too much
appears
work,
in
Jake.
The
It's the
Mosquito
same set of
Coast, My Own
questions.
Private
Yeah,
Idaho,
I said
and
River
Stand By Me?
Phoenix.
And I said
That's
Corey
River
Haim.
Phoenix.
Rick Van Dyke,
Darn.
Drew Barrymore, and Will Ferrell feature in
I
this
said Megamind for
2006
this.
I said
animated
Despicable
film.
Me.
Curious George.
Who
Oh,
directed
Yep.
Used Cars, Beowulf, and What Lies Beneath?
Zemeckis.
Robert Zemeckis.
Which actress
Damn.
appears in The Faculty, Goldeneye,
I
and
forgot
Taken?
Famke Jensen was.
I
in
did
Faculty.
too. She's so good in
Who played
Goldeneye.
Mark Rentboy Renton in both Trainspotting?
Ewan McGregor. I think.
Pass.
Ooh.
What year saw the release of Joyride, The Hole, and Frailty?
2001.
Oh.
I said
different
2003.
answer.
Cattrall, David Spade, and Bubba Smith.
Police Academy.
Which actress appears in
Oh.
Smokey and the Bandit, Lincoln, and Forrest Gump?
Sally Field.
Julia
Yes,
Stiles plays
Tyler.
Katarina Cat Stratford in this 1999 rom-com.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Jesus.
Jason Voorhees appears in how many films in the 2000s?
2.
Who played Mark Rentboy
that's a different
Renton
answer.
in both Trainspotting
Pass.
films?
I mean, sorry, time.
Pass.
Christian, calling time. That is the culmination of Griffin Newman's speed round. Downtown
Yes,
Griffin
pass the
Newms,
question.
his speed
Okay,
round is complete.
if those answers are
All right,
correct from
so
him,
tallying
he just
up the
destroyed
score
the speed
here
round, and
is
Barbarian.
where
just-
we stand.
But
at
they had
the
two
moment.
different answers
All right, so going
twice.
That's what I'm saying. Barbarian
The
could have destroyed
Barbarian.
himself.
Barbarian passed on River Phoenix. Curious George did not get in time. Passed on that. Got +1 on Robert Zemeckis. +1 on Famke Jensen. Passed on Ewan McGregor, Trainspotting. For the movie release dates, he said 2003. That is a -1. It was 2001. He passed on Police Academy. For which actress appeared in Smoking the Bandit, Lincoln, and Forrest Gump? He said Sally Fields with an S. We cannot award him that. That is a -1. Sally Fields was the answer.
No.
Julia Stiles.
I didn't
was in
even
10
catch
Things I
that.
Hate About
I
You.
did.
He passed on Jason Voorhees. So a total of
You only got
1
1
point
point.
in that round.
Oh
man.
my god!
He better hope his
River Phoenix got correct. Curious George got correct. Zemeckis correct. Famke Jensen correct. Passed on Ewan McGregor. 2001 was correct. Police Academy was correct. Sally Field correct. 10 Things I Hate About You correct. Said 2 for the Jason Voorhees. That is incorrect. It was 3, so a -1.
20 to
after
19
this round.
Oh
Wow.
Griffy Newms with a 1-point lead, 20 to 19 going into
Oh,
Is it the biggest swing
my
we've seen in
final
this speed
round.
If
Mark?
he wouldn't have said Fields, it'd be
It'd be
tied.
tied.
Very, very.
That's
I
got to
feel
be the
like-
biggest swing we've ever seen,
by
right?
both
Yeah.
I feel like
competitors, totaling a
Elvis is
tough
about
one
to
for
get
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Like
Had
I know
some hits,
that the
had a miss
swing
as well, and so
in
now
the
it's
teams
Emilio,
match Lightning Time and
1-point
Shazam
game
was big,
separated
but
the two
this
foes
has to
in
be
a
the biggest
representative
swing we've
fashion.
ever
Head
seen in the
into
speed round.
Holy
the match
schmoly.
once we go to Sundance overtime. Here's how it works.
Oh
Each
my
competitor
god, if he
clears a
loses
series
because of
of
that
numbers.
field,
Numbers
I'll
varying
feel
from 1
so
to 20.
bad.
Three numerals from each
Wow.
of you are what we require
Adding an
because each
S?
unique
Oh,
Wow.
that'd be
counter
horrible.
corresponds to a different category of
Oh, he
Schmoedown.
would have. So he'd be
Your
up by
first
1.
question's worth 2 points. Your next
If
one
he
is
got
3
the
points.
Sally
Final
Fields,
question is
he'd
worth
be up by
5
1,
big
not.
points.
Oh, that's right.
If
Duh.
you're missing a
He'd be
question,
up by
there's no
1 because it wouldn't be
stealing in
negative.
round
Mhm.
number 3 or 5.
Thanks, guys. I'm a
If the
computer teacher, not a
challenges
math
are in
teacher.
effect.
Usually
All
does
right,
it
so
for me.
Griffy Newms now with a 1-point lead. Griffy, 3 numbers, please.
Oh, hi,
Hello,
Goddard.
Mr. Goddard, fellow reactor
Goddard,
here on
I-
POV.
9 and 19. And for the
I
Barbarian.
get it. I
Okay,
get
yeah,
it.
I get. I keep forgetting about the benefit of the doubt field rule.
The benefit of the doubt
So
rule
it
needs to
is
be
the fifth and
adjusted
final
very
round.
heavily
This will
Yeah.
because it has
determine
been very
who
mix and
is
match all
going
year
to the
long.
Schmoedown Spectacular to play Marisol
I get it, Ben, but I
McKee
also
for the
get why they
championship.
didn't.
The fifth and
I
final
definitely see
round,
both
1
sides
point
of that
separates
argument.
them.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad
we
I'm not a
start
judge
with the
Yeah.
in those
Barbarian
situations.
Mark. He chose category.
cool.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
PJ needs to be
17.
adjusted.
It can't be adjusted in the middle of the
17,
season.
The adjustment needs to
His
be adjusted.
comeback bid. Well, he's only down a point.
PJ's like our
So,
inside source. He's like our Adam
and
Schefter.
His
Thank you.
I appreciate you,
two-pointer is
Peach.
going to correspond to the world of new releases.
No, Parker, you are right. If he really like
Films recently
Tartuga.
pissed, he could have
released.
challenged.
Or sometimes
Tartuga.
Barbarian,
Tartuga.
you and Elvis ready.
That's how pirates say
for
it.
your two-pointer in the category of new release.
Yes, we are.
All right, then here is your question, and it is: who plays the lead role of a man who goes by the name H in the
H. Statham.
2021 crime film Wrath of Man?
Guy
PJ,
Ritchie, baby.
Guy
I just
Ritchie.
want one question. Just one.
Jason Statham.
He's someone who wishes he had our hair. Jason Statham.
Oh yeah, Goddard, you're
That
right.
is
Good call.
very correct.
Oh, you can't
On
challenge
both
the speed
accounts.
Forgot
round.
about
2
that.
points, and Barbarian, just like that, has the lead once again. So we
Selvin, I
bounce
like-
it over to
I like
downtown
the,
Griffy
the
Newms to
pun
see
there.
if he can
I
reclaim
see you.
his 1
I see you.
All right, so downtown Griffy
I
Newms.
didn't blame, no one blamed you, Pete.
Hey, PJ, I'm not blaming you.
That's Westerns.
Hi.
That is Western.
No one's blaming you.
I might be slightly.
We're team question writers
Oh,
up in here.
Well, Jill and I are anyway.
There too. Okay.
Brian just doesn't want
His
to
name.
poop out
But
in
right
a
now,
goose
we
egg.
need you to give us a name for this question. Category of westerns.
You guys should just
Points
let
in the
me.
lead.
Oh, it's westerns.
Lawrence
I'm
Kasdan
done.
Directed this 1985 western film starring Scott Glenn as Emmett.
Silverado.
As a group of misfit cowboys,
I believe
including
you.
I like that
Kevin
song.
Kline and Danny
Silverado.
Glover.
If that's even the word. No, it's El Dorado. Jesus.
This is the tale of Captain
Also,
Jack
there you
Sparrow.
go.
It's
Shepard,
Michael
I believe that
Bolton,
is correct
Haskell.
for
You're
2
looking for
points,
Michael
and
Bolton.
just like that, downtown Griffy Newms back on top. So we go back to Barbarian.
Yeah, PJ, it's just my heel
All right,
mode.
so Barbarian chose category 7.
Also known as
That
Salty
gives
Sally.
The category of Black
Sally
Cinema.
Fields.
Black
All
Cinema.
right.
Mhm.
Barbarian and Elvis now looking to take a 2-point lead. And here is your 3-pointer.
Parker,
I just
I
noticed
don't.
Black Cinema.
Parker, I,
I just
don't
noticed
know.
Griffey's
All
petting
plays
something.
Lieutenant Frank Grimes.
It's a stuffed thing of
alongside
his.
Denzel
teeth.
Washington. In what 2002 film?
Training
Volleyball.
Day. I don't know.
John Q, I think. I think.
I don't know 95% of the movies they ask about.
Is it John Q?
I
Four.
don't know.
I think Duvall's in
Good
that.
question.
You're asking the wrong people.
I'm kind of talking to myself.
Is it a Disney question? Then I probably don't know it.
I think Robert Duvall's in John Q.
2002 film.
The chat says you're correct.
Oh, really? Oh,
I
okay.
believe it's John Q.
Oh, nice. There he goes.
Your
playing good
belief has been ratified.
Everyone,
know.
That is
remember
correct
this
for 3
match
points,
for
and
Jake
now it
next
is
year.
Newman who
This is
finds
where it all
himself
began.
With Orko trailing by 2 points, but they
I
can
wanna
regain the lead with their
watch
3
this
points.
Yeah, so
Orko
Griffin
character
Newman
just
at the
literally
moment has
for him.
category
The
9.
series is actually really
They'll
good.
Start singing.
I know
and
nothing
dancing in the
about
world of
He-Man,
musicals.
Musicals. Oh, maybe I can potentially
Oh,
get
That's
this
why you
one.
watch the show, Brian. Because
Shut it, Jill.
To
Introduced.
answer the question.
Yes.
The movies.
Okay.
I thought it was a
Yeah,
continuation.
sure. No, I got it.
Listen, Sylvan, that
For
was
3
one
points,
time.
Your question in the category
That was
of music
once.
They're never gonna let
is
you live that down.
Never.
A girl group consisting of the characters Crystal, Ronette, and Chiffon sang the title song in what
No clue.
1980s musical from director Frank
No
Oz?
clue.
Is it Little Shop of
That would
Horrors?
be Little Shop of Horrors.
Whoa!
Give it to me.
That would be, and now once again, Newman Co. has
I know my
a
musicals.
1 point lead
Nice.
Give
over
it to me.
Barbarian of his.
Feed me
So now it's a
Seymour.
5-point question.
Yeah,
Mm.
Brian.
Goes
The show on
to
Netflix will introduce you
All
to
right, so
everything.
the
He-Man. That's all you
Barbarian
need to know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Has to hit it.
Yeah,
I
it's,
thought it was
it's
like
an
bounces
introduction
back
to all of
to
it. They're already
downtown
doing a
Griffy
second part
Newms.
too.
However, if he misses,
Yo, that was a really good poll.
downtown
Wasn't a
Griffy
poll.
Newms
I know my musicals.
will
I mean, it
go
kind of been
on to
like
play
I would never think
Marisol
Little Shop
McPeak
of Horrors
in
is
the
a
main
musical.
of
No idea.
Spectacular.
Little Shop of Terror.
All right, Mark. So for categories,
everyone in the
I
chat
did,
nice
Vapion.
beats.
Thank you.
it's family film.
Did.
Family
Family
films.
films.
Oh, I'm sometimes good at these.
For the 5-pointer. That could
If I
possibly
only get a
send
5,
you to
I'd be
the
so happy.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown
And
Spectacular.
laugh.
I'm not gonna get it, Brian, because I'm gonna get it.
No,
I'ma
it's
get it.
the
I'ma
way
get
this
it.
is going.
Which
Jake, check your
Oscar-winning
phone.
actress plays the central part
I have
Oh.
no idea.
Wow.
who Kevin befriends in
Sally Fields.
Angela Lansbury?
Boston, New York?
Sally Field.
I'm guessing Angela Lansbury.
Geraldine
It's probably
Page.
wrong. I believe you.
And
Oh, mama.
advancing to the Schmoedown Spectacular.
Wow.
Downtown
Exactly what we thought.
You guys, Griffy Newms is
Fight
11
2 matches.
Oh.
And he has 2 matches at Spectacular now.
Record 7
Or
in
10.
a
I think it
row.
might be 10 and 0.
The
Someone correct me if I'm
second
wrong.
rookie to win the Ultimate Schmoedown singles
Wow.
tournament. He wins both tournaments.
He's gonna have a busy day.
Levine does that before, but
That's a
now
busy day.
downtown Griffy Newms looks to become.
I'm
the
kind of
only
glad it ended that way
rookie
because
to
my
be double
heart would have
belted,
shattered
7-0,
if Barbarian lost
going
because
to the
of Sally
Schmoedown
Fields.
Spectacular.
So
Massive come from
I'm
behind
kind of
victory.
happier it ended
Down
that way
by
because that
5,
just would have
wins
been
the
rough.
tournament.
Rachel,
in
feel
both
free to not
tournaments.
post the score.
Congratulations to downtown Griffy Newms and to
Well,
the
now I'm just
Finstock
gonna do it.
Exchange. Automatically,
Oh, I didn't even
picked up
see
those
it.
4 anyway, but now downtown Griffy Newms is going to the
Rachel,
Spectacular.
you
All
are a
right, so we
genius.
gonna
Add a 0 to
send
Brian's
you
score. Double
to
0.
Jen
Love
Sturger
it.
in just a moment.
Perfect. At least it's not 0.
I mean, it was all about that speed round. Barbarian just he made too many mistakes
It's all
in
out
that
of
speed
love.
round,
It's always
and
out of
that's
love.
ultimately what
Oh,
cost him.
good.
Passed on a bunch, tried to come back to a few. Time ran
It
out
was
at
that
the end
speed.
there.
Well, no, I mean, it was the
But,
speed round
man,
end. Yeah.
It was
downtown Griffy
definitely the
Newms
speed
for
round
a
because
rookie,
Barbarian got
for a
plus
guy
2 in the
who,
betting
who
round.
really, I mean,
Like,
granted, he's a performer.
everything was
He
set
got
up
plus
for
3
him.
in the yeah.
He's
Well, he was
been-
up. Yeah.
He's professional.
Everything
but
was set
it's
up for
different
him
being in the
to
Schmoedown, right?
have a
And he's
great
able
match in
to
that speed
maneuver
round.
that all the way through.
destroyed
This
him.
guy has not lost.
I'm
He
interested to
is
hear
now a
how
total-
they're
a
talking.
total-
Let's see what they have to say.
A doctor.
That's
40. Congratulations on
I
a
want some of that
well-fought
beer,
victory.
man.
Oh, thank you. There wasn't
Me
enough
too.
props going on at your house apparently during this match that we needed some more ASMR. I appreciate it.
This ball's 40 pounds.
Thanks.
Okay.
Things I didn't want to know. That's definitely up there. Congratulations, gentlemen. I know this was kind of a bittersweet match for both of you, just because you were going up against your faction mate. But what does it mean to be the guy who
House painted
basically
red,
the only
no
other person
cry.
that did it before you
She's
was
been
Adam
crying the whole
Collins.
time to come in here.
It means a lot. I mean, Bittersweet is the headline here today. You know, I know we.
Rest my
the
case, and Sam Levine, but that's besides the point. So go ahead.
With Finstock, we like to jump around with our bravado, you know, our machismo, talk a big game,
Our
diamond hands,
machismo.
can't lose, filet mignon, all of that. But as
Did I
I
hear a
said,
cat?
During the match, we really are.
Probably
Remember,
from Gucci. Remember he had the same cat?
Gucci made one cat turn into two cats.
Yeah.
Was working on that dossier, had an eye on me, interviewed me, and not only that, he is has made me an incalculably better.
Well,
you know.
Looks like the
So I never
man
would've
can't
gotten
dodge us
this
now
far.
that he will be at
A, had Craig not
Spectacular.
believed in me in the first place,
Mr. Khan.
And supported me throughout
We'll
this
see you
run, and B,
Monday.
had he not coached
That's
me
a
and
really
quizzed
good
me
stat
in
by
all these
Gordon
sort of
here.
matches
The
and helped
third
teach me
rookie
the
to
game
win
up
the
until
Schmoedown
this
singles
point.
tournament.
So it is very
Jeez.
bittersweet. You know, I mean.
And here's an even
Rookies,
interesting more
to have the
point,
record right now.
or a
I'm
more
very
interesting
excited to play
point here.
Spectacular,
Finstock
but I
Exchange now goes into
truly,
Spectacular with
have been dreading
93
this match
points.
because I knew it
And they
was
have
So-
two
equally
title
awful
matches.
to win or to lose.
So basically, if he
And
wins
let's
one of
face
his
it, the beginning
matches,
of
they
this
win
match
the
didn't
whole
exactly
thing.
get
If he
out the
wins
way
one of their
we're
matches,
used
more
to
than likely the
seeing,
Exchange wins.
You know,
Yeah.
Nooms
Yeah.
get ahead.
I don't think
were you
because Dungeon
pressing
only
a
has
little
one
bit,
match.
especially after when you're
Well,
going.
Mike-
into
Corruption has
round,
one
honestly.
match.
I think round
Mike
3
has
to
to
me is when
win.
I started to
One.
sweat.
Yeah,
everybody
Corruption has
involved.
two. Mike,
Yeah.
well, Marisol has to
You're
defend.
right. You're
I'm
right.
trying
Sorry.
to pass the
You're
buck
right.
here.
You're right.
I think
They
They
both
have
have to
questions I
defend.
missed up
So
until
So
it-
right now,
yeah.
Corruption has the best
cases
shot
where
at
I
knocking the
overthought it,
Exchange down.
you know?
Corky Mercs only
I mean,
have one
I
match.
overthought the two Eddie Murphy questions I got
So-
wrong. I assumed the questions were trying to
Yeah,
trick me. rather than
Gucci,
going for
shush the
thing
cat,
that
'cause,
I
you know,
thought
cats
was correct
listen.
At first, I went one step ahead and overshot it.
Yeah, so
Corruption
and
is
I
10
made a,
points
you know, very
behind
simple
in
demi-moore
second
erotic
place.
thriller flip.
I'm
first
so
round, but
glad
that's the
that
kind
we
of
get
miss I
to
don't
just
make.
sit
And I
and
do
relax
think I
and
was very
watch
in
the
my
Star
head
Wars
because of
match
the
with these two
emotionality of this
psychopaths, and
match,
it's not worth
you know,
anything.
And we had to reschedule this
Right.
match. It was supposed to happen a couple days earlier. Got pulled at the last second. And I think the extra days of time to think about this.
Yeah,
really
okay, we
me
got it,
in my
Nussbaum.
head.
Thank you. With
You
the
know,
goose
so I
egg.
just knew
Okay.
when we got to the speed round, and I had got myself in quite a bit. I had done a speed round in teams and felt like I had exceeded in
Dude,
that
speed rounds,
format.
I
And
would
I
want
knew Craig
no
had
part
less,
of it.
experience doing that. So I just knew the only thing I could do was calm myself, center myself, stay in the pocket, and if I was gonna win, I
There's a very
have to
real
be as
chance,
strong as
Selvin,
I
that the
could from there
faction
on.
title comes down to the
Absolutely.
last
So now
match.
you're going to be
of
going for
Spectacular.
2 titles at Spectacular
That's
now.
insane, because last year it was decided in the very first match.
Or nerve-wracking
Yeah.
for you?
When Alex won, that's when it was
I'd
decided.
say exciting. Look, I mean, this match today is the one that I've been dreading, you know, and we've throughout the entire season talked about wanting to have the Finstock 4 in the finals, and it ended up being the Finstock 2. But it's the match that hurts the most to play. Whereas now, I have no druthers about beating my next opponent.
Druthers?
I will show no mercy. I mean, I'm not saying I got in the bag, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna pull
Griffy
zero
Newms
punches.
versus
I mean,
Marisol McKee
you know, I don't know
Is
if you
going
remember
to
this,
be
insane.
but
insane.
couple
In a
months ago, we had
5-round
this
match.
Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
wearing
God.
Marisol's shirt.
McKee versus Ellison top billing, but if you go down here in a much smaller font, Horowitz v. Newman, right? What we've seen happen here today is essentially we moved up here, you know, like this, now it's like that, you know.
That's epic.
That's sort
epic.
of the shirt now. So I've been prepared. It took a little adjustment. It's hard to get the framing right, but that's, that's the shirt now.
I mean,
You're doing your best. You're doing
look,
your
we
That's
best.
all that matters.
we know
So-
we know what it's gonna take. We know
So-
what it's gonna take.
McKee versus Newman, and then yeah. Look, I've beaten Bibbs in singles. I look forward to trying to take no mercy in teams.
So, but I have to ask you, you know, like you said, you have
That
had
team's
the opportunity
match.
to watch Marisol play
All
in
of
person
them.
at that live
It's not
event.
fair.
Do you
We're
have any
dying
thoughts on
that
your
whole
upcoming
day.
match with her now that all the dust has kind of settled and we know what that card is going to look like?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. She's a great competitor. She's the best in the league right now. You know, I mean, I just I have not been given an easy run here, and I don't say that with any complaint. But I think I was given tougher matches from the word go than most rookies. I think that had to do a lot with the high draft. You know, Daddy Gucci put a bit of a
Daddy
price on my
Gucci.
head. You know, people said, "What is this guy? Why is he being drafted
Oh,
so high?
Lord.
What's
Look
the
at
deal?"
look
And
at
I
Ray
felt
outside the
pressure
door
to
waiting for me.
live up to expectations.
Aww. And she's sitting there going,
Stress I feel to, not blow it, because I hate losing and I like winning a lot. So
can see that.
Marisol is going to be an incredibly tough competitor. It's going to be a tough match, but I approach it the same way I have approached every match, and I think everyone I fought has been incredibly tough. Now, I mean, I can just.
I'm very
go into
interested.
this next match like a
Marisol
Terminator.
has experience
I mean,
in an
this
actual
match, I
live
was
setting
all
match with
emotional
the
as a
buzzers, whereas
bicentennial
Griffy
man,
Newms does
you know,
not.
'cause I'm fighting
Yeah, I'm very
this
curious
person I
about that.
love.
And as
But
much as you can
Next
practice,
match, you know, I love
under the
respect
lights
for
is a whole different story.
Marisol.
So
He answered
I'll
his
be a
speed
Terminator.
rounds
It's
really
kind of an
quick.
assignment, but I
He
got,
did.
it got
He
terminated.
did.
I don't know. That's how Terminator works.
Gucci, before I let you go, though, I have to ask you, you have a chance to get the team titles back now. You did it with the Patriots. You did it with the Founding Fathers. Bateman and Merle won titles with you. Is this going to be is King Arthur going to be the team that cements your legacy in terms of being one of the greatest team managers of all time?
I mean, my legacy's already cemented as the best manager of all time. There's no question about that. And anybody who doesn't vote for me for a 4-time manager of the year is just completely insane, and I don't know what season they're watching. But,
Can we put
I mean,
next to
we're
his
over.
name in parentheses? Can
We're
we put the
600%
Barbarian?
winning percentage. People, I think corruption is
real tough.
one game over.
Brian Ward, where are
500.
you at?
Like, give me a break. Like I said, we did this without no championship matches, per the usual.
You want to know what's wild is they have this many points,
We have
and they
no
didn't
problem
even
with
use
it.
one of their
we
players
know we
this
got to play
year.
really well to beat both
Taylor,
those teams.
Kim Taylor Foster.
You know, to beat Shazam and to beat Marisol. We're going to need.
Well, also they
80
haven't had a single
plus
title shot all
games
year long.
from
Yeah.
Griffin on both levels and Connor.
And now
as
they're
well.
getting
We know
2.
that.
They have
And
the most
Barbarian's gonna be there to
spectacular.
help
I
us
mean,
through. He's
I hate
a
to
soul
say it,
loser.
but
he wanted that belt just as much as
they did
Griffin
well.
But you know,
He
unfortunately,
drafted
it's a tough speed
well.
round.
They
I
proved
hate
everyone
saying
wrong.
We were buried in there.
I hate saying it, but
Griffin had a
man,
couple of tough rounds. Was able to persevere. I mean, you know, this was one of the toughest matches I've ever had to manage, because I know how much both these guys wanted this. But like I said,
look at this road in the tournament he had to do.
2 matches that's
Video
spectacular now,
Drew,
possibly
Josh Horowitz,
3.
Paige Forbetti, William Bibiani, and the
We'll
Barbarian.
see. I think we will be in the lead.
And
going
don't
into
forget,
this,
Ben Bateman was
so we
also on his
control
side
our
of the
own
bracket
destiny.
too until Paige beat him.
One win.
Yeah,
might
she
get us this
did.
thing, but we're looking for 2, and we're looking for belts.
All right. Well, best of luck to you. It's spectacular. Gucci, I'll see you in the next interview. But congratulations, Newms.
I feel like I'm not going to recognize Griffy Newms outside of his costume.
Right?
I don't think I'll know what he looks like.
I'm
I
sure
think you recognize
he's
the
sort of
beard.
smarting from the missed questions
I don't know,
right
man.
now.
There's a lot of
I'm
good
smarting
beards
from
in the
questions I
Schmoedown.
missed today as well, and I know we're both very competitive.
He also
players,
looks like a
take
very
this game
small
very
human
seriously.
being, so I'll
But,
probably lose him in the crowd.
Not only would I not
Imagine he's like 6'3".
have gotten this far,
The
without
camera makes him look
Barbarian,
like he's 5 foot.
but the mere fact that
He might
Stock
actually be
Exchange
5'3"
is
the
in
way
running to
Barbarian
win
held him.
the faction championship of the year.
Yeah.
Without
I forgot that Barbarian held him
championship
up.
belt going in, a championship match going in with so many rookies, all this sort of stuff. That's a real testament to his ability, So I just think everything we want to brag about happening here today.
He's
you know,
5'6".
Did y'all Wikipedia him? Where are you
Jesus
getting his
Christ.
I bet you they Wikipedia.
Oh no, he said it. He said it in
The Barbarian.
a
I'm sorry,
match because he said
Oh,
he's
did he?
5-0, and then Griffy was like, actually, you said I was 5-0 and actually 5'6".
I'm drunk. What am I
Oh,
talking
okay.
about? I don't know. Delicious dank check beer.
See, it's spectacular.
We don't have. That's not a sponsor. Anyways,
It is.
congratulations.
Ed, that's gonna be me.
Congratulations, guys.
That's
Dank check
that's
beer.
definitely gonna be me.
This is
Ed.
done.
It's a sponsor now.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
All right, so obviously, look.
All right,
Gucci's
let's
not
hear
wrong.
from the Barbarian
They are in the
and
lead. Here are the
Gucci
faction
again.
standings at the moment. You can see
Yay.
that and not
Yay.
only.
And once
I
again,
think Molly's not here. She'd be asleep.
Got you. 5, and then
Yes.
Barbarian. I'm sorry, I almost called you Babs because someone was texting me trying to get updates about what's going on in this match right now. I'll let you guess who that was.
Yeah.
Anyways, obviously heartbreaking
Shannon.
loss today, Barbarian. You were up by 5, and then I feel like, well,
I still
real,
want
the
violently
speed round
single
got you,
on
and I think it
t-shirt.
has to do with
Yes,
just not
please.
being familiar with that format.
I
Am
will
wrong?
wear it
Well,
on
our
Spectacular
plan
Weekend.
going in was if we didn't know an answer immediately.
Brian
to
Ward,
ask and
that's
go
the
back around
Finstock's
to it,
next
and
T-shirt,
I
violently single,
think
Hashtag.
with a
we
picture of Orko.
underestimated the number of questions that we wouldn't know the answer to immediately, and overestimated how fast the questions would be read, and so we didn't have time to get back to the ones that we passed on.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but and then the simple mistake of adding the S to the end of Sally Field.
I saw you beat yourself up for that one bad.
Yeah, if I hadn't done that, I would have gone. If we hadn't done that, we would have gone into the 5th round with the lead. So it's You know, I heard myself say I knew.
But
I
that's
said
not
the
what
wrong,
that's not what
I knew
calls
I-
the game
I
though.
knew
So
her
you
name
can't
was
keep
Sally Field
yourself
when
too
I
much over
said
that.
Sally Fields, that there was a chance that they would.
That wasn't the end. He still had a chance to win at the end.
Mhm.
Plain and
No,
simple.
they didn't. So it's just.
But I know
I feel
someone
like you
said
got
in
a
the
little
chat
bit of your
his
ahead of
5-point
yourself,
question was like a
considering you were
12-point
up
question.
so
apparently.
much. You were up by 5 going into that speed round.
I mean,
were you a little surprised that you got that far ahead of him?
Well, when we landed on Hitchcock, we felt very good about Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock has been a bit of a hobby of ours for the last year and a half, being isolated in the pandemic world. And so we felt very confident when we landed on that for the betting round, as you may have noticed.
The poor guy has to pet Elvis the entire.
I don't think he has to. I think he does it without even realizing he does it.
Brian
we have
Ward,
all
the
respect in
shit.
the world for downtown Griffy Newms.
The shit.
As we said before, when we wrote the dossier,
I won't bring that up.
This is my
No, but the shade. I know that's where the fan comes
Here's our
out.
fake fan for you, Brian.
Well, if Gucci was answering questions,
Haskell,
that's
too
wrong,
soon.
so-
Too soon.
I mean, you never know. I mean, I play possum all the time. You know, look,
Marisol's
Curtis-
very good at classics.
Yeah, classics is like a thing of hers for sure.
Man played a great
There was a
game.
match where she
had,
played with
the best rookie on the
she played with
ropes.
Adam,
If I was Griffin, I would have been
and
scared going
they
down
got
5.
classics or an old school director or
Kurt's
something, and she
fantastic speed
completely
round
took
player.
over the round.
I think he got caught up
So
a
it's
little bit
definitely something
on
that's
the
a
first
strength of
two,
hers.
passes.
Harrison, wow,
and
what
then
just
got a
happened?
little ahead of himself on the,
Or that
on the
just
Sally
happened.
Fields question.
The shade of it all.
And then he's just going to get back to it. And, given somebody like Griffin Newman that much time and space, he's going to come back and get you. And that's what he did. But like I said, even though we lost, we won. We're going into the championship here in the spectacular with 2 chances to win belts and
I will
a faction
say,
title.
even though
And let's be real, the only
Barbarian
reason
is
you're
probably
there with the
upset that he's
faction
not
is
going
the
and
fact that you
lost.
had these 2 players
As we've been
go
talking
all
about
the way
all
to the finals
year,
at
he
each other.
put together
So,
this
Craig,
thing.
I hope if you
Yeah,
take
this
anything
is
away
this
from
is this
is
is
that you went forward
the
in a way,
Barbarian faction.
So
In a way,
there's a lot of
he's
blood
going
for
to
this guy's pocket, and
looking
you're
back and being
probably
like,
gonna help him with
2 rookies that
faction.
that nobody knew
respect
about
of the league
in
here
Con
by taking out
and Griffin Newms are
Precious
now
Paul
playing in
Oyama,
spectacular.
the other the kid, which
that's
is a
pretty cool.
huge win. That guy was playing hot.
Haskell, that's a question you already know the
look,
answer to.
Janine, who beat Kalinowski and Merle, the man took down the greats of the game to get to a point to put himself in a position.
Well,
to
Haskell,
go to the
that's actually
spectacular.
pretty easy.
Unfortunately, fell a little
because
short
I've won them
here.
all.
Thank God.
No, Molly
You
beat
have
you
not
on.
won every
Well,
single
okay,
one.
I've won every one that I've been on.
Rude. But no, Jill, it's
You know,
okay.
that
He
being
has won them all
said,
because Molly's not a
we're the
competitor.
spectacular. And he made
Right, Jake?
himself here. He's proven everybody wrong.
I lost to
everybody thought it
Ben
was a
on
fluke
Wednesday.
last year, but he came in and did what he needed to do here.
I beat
And,
Hoey
he's gonna
earlier
have to
this year,
respect
but the
from
ones
the
that I
league
haven't
going
been on,
forward.
Jill,
As
Brian,
one
and
of the
Molly
best
have all mixed and
competitors, as
matched.
one of the best study guys.
Usually Jill, like,
and
all of a
just
sudden comes out of
like
nowhere when
I'll
I'm
get
not
a
here.
random
Just an
5.
overall trivia whiz
Sometimes
and
I'll get
an
lucky.
inspiration on the FinStock Exchange. There's no FinStock Exchange.
But yes, I
without
did
the
lose to
Barbarian.
Goddard on
There's no
Wednesday.
question about that.
I have to say
and
though,
Molly's
Gucci,
been
I'm pretty
very close
impressed
to
with your
beating me on
managing style
multiple
today
occasions.
because I don't know, I felt like it was a completely different type of style managing, considering it was both of your
It's too
competitors
busy.
in it.
Sure.
Than
Oh,
I've
he
seen
has
from other
time.
managers that have been
Oh,
put
he
in
has
similar
time.
positions.
When?
You know what I mean? I think you very much took a hands-off approach and was just
You
like,
had
planning
to
a
you had to
wedding, I have
Photoshop
time.
one
I'll
less
be there for
person
both my
on the
guys,
poster
but
board.
very
One
unemotional and
less.
very
You've got
all business.
What? How many
think
months
you
do we
got
get
it.
off
Kind of
for Queen POV?
Belichick-esque,
3
Yeah,
months?
I think
You can
I
plan a
got
wedding in
it.
3
When the
months.
lights- When the lights go on, and,
You can
I come
plan
out
a
and
wedding,
big
yeah.
time- Big time matches I
Ja-
come to play.
Gabby's
People are
been
like,
planning
"Oh,
this thing
you
her
didn't
whole
make,
life. She's
this
good. She's
match
got
in
down.
mid-season."
Doesn't mean you
Big
booked
deal.
stuff.
I make the matches when it counts. I make the matches when we're on the line going spectacular. That's what really
I make
counts.
the matches when it counts. Are you saying that people
Care what
that you
anybody
don't
says about
manage,
me
they don't count?
mid-season.
Yeah, that's a little
Who cares
rude.
about
You
mid-season?
jerk.
I care about the end of the season. Diamond hands, laser eyes all day long. We're going to spectacular.
I
Rachel's
did.
trying to catch
For the
hands
belt.
tonight,
With
and I
me.
don't appreciate it.
Well, tough loss.
Thank you, Rachel. I
And
appreciate
Elvis.
it.
And wait, I love
Elvis,
it,
I'm
and
sure
Brian.
his heart is just as broken.
When it was Jill and
but I will
Ryan.
see you guys.
I
at
won when it was just the
Spectacular,
two of
and,
us.
This is why
best of luck
Rachel
to
is
you,
the
Gucci.
sixth
You still
member.
got a lot of
POV.
work ahead of you.
This is
I
the
do.
fifth member. excuse me.
Six.
I do
Who's-
remember, but
Fifth
Who's the
member.
it's a
fifth?
lot easier now.
Who's the the mystery fifth.
Oh
Diamond,
my god.
whatever. Yeah, laser beams, whatever. It's fine.
Get married
Oh.
during one of your
Can't
matches.
wait. Can't
Oh,
wait.
that's so great.
Thank you
so
to
great.
Jen and the Finstock Exchange. Look, it's not over for the
All right,
Barbarian.
well, there it is, everybody. Our final reaction and play along of 2021.
Woo.
And Brian Goose egged it.
Yep, started the year like I probably ended the year.
But look, in all talk here, or in real talk, I should say, we talked about a little bit. Griffy Newms, against all the odds that were happening in this match, he was down by 5 going into the speed round, and then there's that giant point swing that happens in the speed round, and he ends up walking away. But we talked about a Barbarian, still had a chance there at the end. Nothing to hang his head about, and we officially get 2 matches that are headlined by Griffy Newms, which is crazy. It did happen 2 years ago at Spectacular. Bibiani did it. One of them wasn't a title match. One of them was a play-in match that he lost to Mr. Ben Bateman, who went on to beat Paul Oyama that night. So it has been done where someone has played 2 matches before, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this might be the first time someone's playing in 2 title matches. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Jill, your thoughts on all of this?
What a way to end the season. Wow. I mean, that swung. That went all over the place. There were moments where I thought Craig had it. There were moments when I was like, "Oh, it's Griffy's coming up," and him missing Shrek blew my mind. I think it also.
Yeah, that was an overthought.
That's where all the craziness kind of started.
That's where all the craziness started. But yeah, that was a great match. Very cool for Griffy to be going into 2 title matches his rookie year.
And Sam Levine did it back in 2017. So there you go.
Kind of bummed for Craig because I know how badly he wanted this, but I mean, Gucci said it himself. And we've said it too, that the exchange wouldn't be what it is without the Barbarian, because he's he wrote up the dossier, he brought everybody in,
the do-si-do.
And the do-si-do. And I'll be the first to say it. I was one of the first ones that totally called them out for their what I felt was a really bogus draft. Choices were made that I was very questionable about. Had a multiple day conversation with the Barbarian about it. And they proved me wrong. So kudos to them, man. They earned their places. They're in first place right now. They have 2 title matches. Good on them, man. It's gonna be. I am very interested to see how the forming of the faction goes next season, because there's a lot of good players to choose from. So I don't know how that's going to shake up. It's going to be very interesting, but congratulations to Griffy Newms for having a freaking dominating. So could you imagine he comes in as a rookie and then ends the season double belted?
Yeah.
Like, just the idea of that, I can't even ingrain that into my head because it doesn't seem possible. He could go from coming in as a rookie to being double belted at the end of the season.
Someone at the beginning of the stream said, or maybe when he won, they said, if he wins both his title matches, he should retire and be the greatest player of all time.
I mean, might as well retire while you're on top, man. Like,
retire with 2 belts and an undefeated record.
And then just be like, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah, in one season.
Yeah, I did everything I needed to do. I'm out.
Right, I'm good.
Honestly, what more is there for you to do?
What more is there for you to do at that point?
Lose? Yeah. Okay.
It's only downhill from there. But crazy. Spectacular is going to be nuts. Kudos to Griffy. Craig, I'm sure you're going to be kicking butt and taking names next season, man.
He has the manager.
Brian, you got any final thoughts? We do have 2 Streamlabs, so I'll read them after your thoughts.
Wild season. Wild season. And Spectacular is just going to be that much crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would have ever thought? Wasn't he a 6th round draft pick too? It was low.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Khan was like an 8 rounder or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like draft order, it doesn't exist anymore, but draft order doesn't mean you know what?
It's all over the map because I mean, Nikki was a Twitter round. I mean, it's
Collins was a free agent pickup halfway through the year.
Yeah.
And he won the singles belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a wild season. And oh wait, he was Goddard?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. He is right. And then Khan was like a 6 or 7 rounder.
That started. I feel like that started a lot of.
Maybe I was backward.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Thank you for that. I mean, it was so long ago. Like
that was a year ago, y'all.
A
like,
long time ago.
Did you hear how many of these we've taped this season? We don't remember ish from the beginning of the year. We don't remember.
Maybe I'm thinking of our fantasy draft. Honestly, that was probably what it was.
We don't know what's happening.
But yeah,
I don't know.
This wild season.
It was very fun.
Ain't over.
Very fun. A lot of good laughs and great time on these reactions. Before we head out and kind of wrap things up, we do have a couple donations that have come through. I'll read the Streamlabs first. First one comes from Farrell, and he says, new Ghostbuster movie is fun with tons of new trivia for PJ to write new questions on. Perfect. We need future, and we also need a future House of Gucci Brian Ward t-shirt.
That's pretty cool.
Now with the
House
of
Gucci would be pretty.
So.
Yeah, that's coming for sure. It has to.
That's all Jill, Ben. Come after her.
Stop screaming at me.
And then the next one comes from Mr. Gio Ramos. Thank you, Gio.
Hi, Gio.
He says, without naming any names, unless you want to, is there a Jake Paul-like player in the MTS or FCL? You know, someone who hasn't really done anything but talks a lot. Someone a lot of people are rooting for to lose. Gold leader.
That's you. That is you.
No.
I hope you're still here, Gold leader.
I would say who talks a lot. There really isn't anybody.
Chandru.
No, but
Chandru's won.
Chandru's a champ. I was gonna say if Chandru wasn't a champion, I would say Chandru. But the thing is, when it comes to the MTS,
Ben Bateman over the last 2 years.
No, because Ben Bateman hasn't been bad. Because like everyone who has a mouth on them also can back it up. Usually,
I'm looking through the rosters.
You can't say Chandru. Chandru's a champion. I don't know.
There's got to be some. Rick Radis.
He's 3-0.
No, but I want him to lose.
John Roca.
That's the same thing I said though.
Hannah.
Oh, no! Yeah, my worst enemy, Brandon Hanna.
God, he's not even worth saying his name.
Brandon Hanna.
It's hard because most of the people that we want to see root to lose are the people that have maybe won a championship at one point, but now we want to see them lose because they do talk. Like for me, it would be Chandru. Like he talks so much that I just want him to lose.
But he can back it up. So like.
Yeah,
it's hard because anyone who has a mouth on them can back it up. Like Kalinowski's the same.
Yeah,
he has a big ego, but he backs it up. You know?
Brother Lomas,
you had like 2 matches.
I don't care.
Yeah, Chandru did get himself kicked out of swag, so.
There's a lot of names. There's a lot.
That was a good question.
That's a good question.
Gio, thanks,
good one,
man.
Gio. I'm gonna honestly be thinking about that one.
That was a thinker. That one.
All right, and then Jeff Nicholas here. Loved watching the matches with you all this season. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
We saw you in the chat throughout the year. We really appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. And then the comment that could end this stream perfectly today, Mr. Nerd Chronic himself. Eric, thank you.
We love you.
Congrats on an amazing first year, everyone. I watched every reaction.
It
made the work so much more fulfilling. See you at Spectacular. Thank you, Eric.
You're a freaking peach, Eric.
So excited.
Eric, I'm probably going to be reaching out to get you on the show soon. So
yes,
we would love to talk to you.
As a fan.
So I'll be messaging you soon.
All the tea.
Also, Brian, during that reaction, just so you know, PJ finished his top 100.
Of course he did.
He messaged it all to us. So yes, there it is, guys. Our final reaction and play along to 2021. Look, I want to say, coming from me, you guys have made all of this possible.
Thank you, Goddard.
It's been incredible. we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys being here every single day. We mentioned it up top, but we did 213 videos altogether this year, and every single one of them was a live stream. There were multiple uploads throughout the year, but we did all live streams and over 200 videos this year, and that's because of all you guys. So we really, really appreciate it. I know we had an absolute blast on our end. Our main shows will continue, obviously, on Mondays. And if you want more from POV, I'm telling you, check out that Patreon. We don't really like to throw the Patreon out there to go subscribe, but
it's just good. Man, that bar trivia we had.
The bar trivia is a lot of fun.
So fun.
We watch movies once a month that are such a grand time together. We get popcorn, we do all that type of stuff. It's a lot of fun. So
honestly, we're all just here to spread positivity in this space and just have.
And I will say, just to correct, if you didn't notice, we were actually here last year. This
isn't our first year, guys.
That's okay.
We've been here.
That's okay.
But no,
this
seriously,
is the first year Goddard's noticed us. It's okay.
I see.
We're noticed.
I see all of the. I see
you
all
like
the
us.
comments
You
in the
really
chat.
like us.
We love every single person.
What's funny is Goddard goes doesn't feel like it's been your first year. Goddard, you were on one of our live streams last year.
We were. It doesn't seem like it because you're correct. It wasn't.
But no, to all of you, thank you guys in the chat for all the kind words. We really appreciate it. To all of you headed to Spectacular, we will see you there. We have a table. It is happening. We'll be sitting down with the expo and being able to chit chat with all of you guys, and we're very excited to do so. For all of us here, Jill, Brian, myself, and Molly, who is off gallivanting with Alex somewhere in Atlanta. Thank you guys so much for everything, and we will see you guys here in just a little while. Bye, guys.
Gang signs up.